were doing so many POCs. And some of the POCs were running for months. And in that process, again, we were not in a position to commit for like 1 year, forget about 3 years, not even for a year. So it was just basically going out of the hand. And then we were looking for some partners who can come in and help us manage that cost. And that was the reason we started talking to the CloudKeeper team.
So we had really no standard process or a way to go about things, and even generally didn't have a very sort of set in stone way of, even when we go about it, also have a very straightforward way to look at the data and look at where we are spending, what we are spending on, and so on. So that's where we started when we were coming in from when CloudKeeper got in touch with us.
So it becomes really hard to predict how your infrastructure usage will increase, and sort of you are not able to identify easily what level of reservations you want to do. You either go to conservative or go to aggressive, and I think that's the moment at which, when we were contemplating this and we spoke to CloudKeeper, which was a very interesting solution, I would say.
It was really, really messy. In the early days, we had multiple accounts, some of them multiple billing accounts, first of all. So it was hard to kind of track the actual cost. But to give you some numbers, we're looking at around $500,000 a year cost. So it was already on the radar of our finance team, and they were not really happy seeing the costs kind of shooting up. So clearly there was inefficiencies.
Yeah, so we had a relatively small account with AWS, and then we needed to inherited some other infrastructure where all of a sudden the size of our account grew 3 or 4 fold. And so therefore we were looking to try and reduce costs, but we couldn't really make too many changes to infrastructure to start with because we'd only just inherited and we didn't really understand a lot of it yet.
So, basically when we onboarded CloudKeeper, we have basically 2 challenges. One was obviously profitability, how we can reduce our AWS cost and we can support our business in the profitability. Second was how we can manage those many AWS accounts effectively and efficiently.